Okay, friends, dream I had from January 17th this year, 2022. Check, I took a screenshot of it. Had a dream I was heading downtown on I-4 in the area before I-275, which is known as an area near Malfunction Junction we call around Tampa. I saw a massive, incredibly large tornado. It seemed like there were 2 or 3 other smaller ones, but the main one was huge and powerful. It destroyed complete sections of I-4. It looked like earthquake damage. I was stuck on a section with one other car, and both ends of the interstate road was destroyed, so we could not leave this area and would need to be rescued. It was a clear day with no bad weather. Maybe this was an earthquake vision. Check this out. This just happened. This is that 7.7 magnitude earthquake that just happened. You got to be kidding me. Do you see that upper highway? And if I rewind it just a second, I believe it looked like another section of this way back here had just fallen, like within 2 or 3 seconds before you see this imagery. This is literally what I saw in my dream, where I was up there and there was no way off this thing, had to be rescued. Except in the dream, I was shown I-4, Interstate 4, over in Tampa, right before it hits 275, which again is what we call Malfunction Junction. So if I back this up, let's just watch this again. I mean, you've got to be kidding. A section, again, it looks like Interstate over there. I don't know what they call it over there. Not part of the world. A section of Interstate. I was stuck up there, and if I recall, there was another car up there with me. I don't know if I made note of that. It destroyed complete section of I-4. It looked like there earthquake damage. It was earthquake damage. I was stuck on a section with one other car, and both ends of the interstate road was destroyed. So we could not leave this area and would need to be rescued. Okay, I did catch that. Now, of course, I don't know how that video ends. Was somebody up there in a vehicle or not? You know, I don't know. So that's literally the vision that I had January of this year, 17th. This just happened. So 9 months later, it happened. Of course, my vision was Florida. And again, I saw what I thought was like not hurricanes, tornadoes. But like I said, it was a clear day with no bad weather. Maybe this was an earthquake vision. Question mark. Maybe this was an earthquake vision? So I just thought I might mention that to you. And I was looking at some other stuff in that book, my dream book, as I was getting up to that. I was going, oh yeah, oh yeah. And there was some, again, some flooding stuff, some terrorist stuff, like, man. So, gosh, anyways, let's see what else happens. I told you I've got these dreams, man. Major devastation, major flood type of event, major terror attack, worse than the first 9/11. Saw it, clear as day. And I say again, what do you think all markets, crypto, stocks, commodities, everything are going to do should a big, even close to 9/11, much less worse than 9/11 event happen? I think everything's going to puke, just like it did last time during the first, the initial 9/11, if you will. So, well, forewarned is foretold. Get your money in your stable coins. Get your money off to the side in the stock market. Sometimes you can't, pull out because you have to pay a fee. But I think, I don't know, there may be a proper financial term for this, but basically I was told a long time ago you can call whoever handles your 401k or your broker or whatever and say, I want to set my investment aside on the side in cash. So it's like they're still managing it. You're not taking it out. Therefore, there's no penalties. And now you have the cash equivalent sitting on the side. So if the market dumps, you can then call them back and go, okay, go ahead and put my money back in. And then they reinvest it. And of course, you got a whole bunch more stocks now, shares, than you had before. Similar with crypto. You get out high, buy back in low, and there's no penalty, I think, if you do that. I don't know if all places will do that request, though. And you got to find out if your company or whoever manages the 401k does. And I'm guessing you might want to do this soon, real soon. What else was it? There was something else I saw. Oh, November. I don't know the date. I didn't take a picture of this one, but I was you see January 17th, 2022 was the date on that picture I took on the writing, the dream. So 11 November something 2021, as I was catching up to this page and finally finding it because I was looking for this, I go, oh yeah, interesting. I had a dream, and because I just read it, I kind of remember it now, where I was helping somebody remove an engine out of like a farm tractor or something, and there was a girl there or something, and she was like screaming or panicking about something, looking down at her phone, and it was because the crypto market was crashing. Then other people around her started looking at their phones and were like, oh my God. So if I got that, and again, I know the exact date, I just don't know off the top of my head because I just read it, but it was November something, 21st, 12th, 11th, it was something like that. So I'm just going to, got to put this up because it's just super interesting. We'll go with Bitcoin. Share the screen. Look at my screen. Wow. Look at my wallet. So if we go back to, let's go to the daily. When we go back to November, we are literally at the top of the market. Here we are. See this? This is November. October 25th, 29th, 30th, 11th, right here. So literally at the peak of this is in November. I almost feel like I should go grab my dream book to see exactly when I got the dream. Because was it the 12th? Was it the 13th? Was it the 15th? Was it, bottom line, Bitcoin was 57 to 65. I get a dream of people panicking. This girl's freaking out on her phone. I'm quite certain I posted this on Patreon. As a matter of fact, I know I did. And look at what has happened from this time. 70% loss. And this is Bitcoin, but I could pull up other coins and you'll see the same thing. And here we are now today. Oh, back to 21. Okay, it's only a 66% loss now. Truly amazing. So I'm going to pause real quick and go open my Patreon to see if I can find that post. Just to, you know, because there are people who don't believe what I'm telling you. So hang on. Okay, now look at my screen. Look at my writing. In the dark side of town, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. November the 12th was literally, we're peaking in Bitcoin. The market itself essentially is peaking as I get this dream. So the day before is the 11th. And I'm telling them, last night I got the dream, even though I'm posting it late at night that night. I remember helping someone remove an engine from a small farm tractor. I don't remember what happened after, but once I woke up, I kept thinking there was more to the dream. And what I thought I remembered was a girl looking down at her phone and said, "Oh my God, the crypto market is crashing." Then some other people started looking at their phones to verify. I would love to get that one last big drop and have my remaining low-priced orders fill. I want some Shiba way down here. I want some XRP down here. Now, these weren't dream numbers, by the way. These were just orders I had placed. Digibyte, 2 to 3 cents. Theta, $2.55. Doge, 13 to 15 cents. Those are my current low-priced buy orders. And by the way, as you know, all of this happened. I'm just trying to think, did XRP hit 30 cents at the same time when everything crashed? Because you're talking January. Yeah, it did. It got down to 27 point something. Just real quick, briefly. But as you know, I got an additional dream in January this year. Also, when this thing I just told you happened, January of this year, about this earthquake thing. So, excuse me, not to say that because that thing was timed in January and it's happening now, that maybe my other stuff in January should happen now too, but that is a possibility. And if it's a possibility, I do say to you, I got the dream of 20 cent XRP in January also, just like this earthquake dream. And the earthquake just happened. And 408 Ethereum price. And then I was just reading it again today because I came across it as I was finding this one. And it said John Kim was the one in the dream that's freaking out about Ethereum. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, it's 408. And I was like, what? It was just $4,000. He goes, I know, it's 408. And I'm asking him about Theta. He can't type it in right, so he can't get the price. I then ask him about XRP. He says it's 21 cents. I panic to open my phone and buy some. I'm fumbling around. I got to check my bank account, make sure I've got the money. And then I notice it hits 20 cents. And I'm like, really? Like, oh my God, you got to get in now. Hurry, hurry. And then I forgot this part, so I was just reading it, and I said, then John Kim like blew his nose or kind of wiped it, his booger, his snot, and his like this, and then like went like that towards me, almost like kind of accident. So I wrote in the dream, like at first I thought like he just wasn't looking, just kind of like did that, and it hit me in my face, and then I thought, I think he did it on purpose. He's just messing with me. But then I go, well, that's kind of gross. Like, why would you mess with someone like that? And then I realized he was so mad and pissed off about the market. He was like flung it at me. That was in the dream. I forgot about that part. Thank goodness I write the stuff down. So as you can see, and again, what Theta 255, Digibyte 2 to 3 cents. What was in November? In November, in the cold November rain. The market went down, yeah, the market went down. It's never gonna come up, they say. Okay, let's go back. This is Digi. And we're talking, let's go to the daily also. And March, so that's March of 22, 21, September, November, it's 6 cents. It's 6 cents. Again, same time frame, it's peaking right here at 6 cents, I get this dream saying down, down, down the market goes. So I didn't get a price on anything. But like I said, 2 to 3 cent digi, okay. And there's 2. I mean, in January, it hit 2 cents. 1.8, 2 cents, 2 to 3 cents was right in here. Again, theta, you saw it, 255 was what I was telling everybody, because I did see $2.39 in a dream a while back before that. So I was telling them I think I'm going to put some orders at 255. But again, then I got new information and I go, I think I might hold off. We're going lower. So once again, that's 2022. There's December. Here's November the 10th. Again, it peaked $8. Theta at $8, and I'm like, hey, 255. So 255, or let's just call it 250, times 2 is $5. Plus another 255 or 250, whatever, is $7.50. So that's a 3x move. So again, imagine dumping your theta, your hard-earned, incredible, I don't ever want to lose this theta. You took a chance on Jay Snip's dream and said, you know what, I'm out. I'll go ahead and buy back at 255. That means at $8 selling, you would now be getting back slightly more than, or around there, 3 times the amount of theta you had at $8 and sitting on it. But again, I would have come out and told you, not so fast. I think we're going much lower. And where are we at today? To zoom in to really catch it, but about $1.18. Of course, you can look over here, $1.19 behind my picture here of me. So $1.18. Now, if you decide to buy, and by the way, I think we're going well under $1 when the big dump happens next, the next final one, what I think anyways. Imagine your $8 worth of theta you sold off. I came out and said, not so fast on the $2 thing, guys. Wait for lower. Well, not necessarily wait for lower, because we did do some trades. And like I said, I had my hodl bag, I had my trade bag, and then I decided in recent times, because Spirit showed me selling at $1.50, don't sell at $1.20, sell at $1.50. They gave me the dream, because I was just going to get ready for the big crash and go, you know what, let me just get out of all my theta, that I had sitting over here. So I had a nice little chunk that ultimately I got rid of. So I got stablecoin and I'm waiting. Now we're at $1.50. I sell. Now it's at $1.18, $19, back when it started, when I got the dream. That's a 25% move. Spirit helped me save, essentially, or an additional 25% I got out of that deal. And we're right back down to where it was. So again, the math, let's just call it $1, because it did get to $1.07 the other day. If you got back in at $1 from your $8 sell price, you now have 8 times the amount of theta you had before. But again, I think we're going well under $1. Imagine if you have a 50-cent purchase price of theta with your $8 selling that you did. You will now have 16 times the theta you had hodling, doing nothing. I'm rich. I'm poor. I'm a millionaire. I'm not even close. Who wants to see that happening? Don't you want, again, if you just took one trade, one freaking trade, and yeah, you had to have faith in my dreams, only in my dreams, but I've had too many of these dreams, and specifically crypto, that have happened. I'm only waiting on one thing now that hasn't happened in all of the information they've given me on crypto in my dreams. And there's been quite a bit. It's over an extended period of time, but there's a number of trades we got. And that is 20 cent XRP and 408 Ethereum. We started heading that way. We got close in January or whatever, February. And, or was it? No, it was March or April, the bigger one, I think. 27 point something cent XRP, 700 and something dollar, I think, Ethereum. But that's not 408, and that ain't 20 cents. So I said, well, I hold. I wait very patiently, because if these numbers hit, and I've positioned myself, and anybody who decided to follow me on my Patreon, we are going to make one hell of an epic trade. The thing is, the price of XRP right now at 35 cents is still a good deal to buy. It's still a great price to buy XRP, by the way. But because I've had these damn dreams, I shouldn't say, don't say your dream name in vain, J Snip. Yeah, sorry about that. These lovely dreams, although some of them aren't exactly lovely, but they're filled with information, and I want the information, so I tell Spirit, I can handle it, Spirit. Show me anything you want to share with me. I can take it. So if these things happen, it's going to be one final hoorah, get in low, and hold on tight. Now, then it will be time to hodl for a little while. Then go ahead and hodl for a little while. Let these prices come back up. And again, if you sold at 8 and you got back in at $1, forget the 50-cent thing. You're able to get in recently. You're back in. You don't care if it drops now. You're fine. You have 8 times the amount of theta you had before. Forget that fact that I went to 10, 12, 14, 16, and I was telling people then, you better get out. People said, no, it's not even going below double digits, Joe. You're out of your mind. Okay. How about $1? Is that good enough double digit for you? You have 8 times the amount of theta. And Joe, I needed $300 theta before I could do my dream, pay off everything, buy the property I wanted, my lifelong dream, like what you were trying to do. I needed $300 theta because I wasn't able to acquire enough. Okay. Now you need what amounts to 8 times less than that because you sold at 8 and now you're buying back at $1. So in other words, you only need call it $25 or $30 theta. Think about that. $25 or $30 theta instead of $300 theta. You can now do the same thing you wanted to do before. And in that case, you might say, well, maybe I'll hold on for a little while longer and wait for $50 theta. And then I use the $25 stuff, sell enough of it then, or not necessarily sell it. Wait for your $50 theta, sell half of it, pay off everything, boop, boop. Now you got the other half and you can let that grow and play with it, do whatever you want. That's another option. But when you sit there and hodl through these gut-wrenching drops and you wait and you wait and you wait and you don't want to play the game because your portfolio is so far down that you're just stuck. You don't even want to do nothing. You just want to wait. It's the wrong decision. You got to take a money. Scared money don't make money. Take it easy.